Peace and love, everybody. This is AI News with Eric, and today we're talking about the hidden cost of AI. I talk about the AI data centers a lot and, how they're going to be sliding them up into our neighborhoods and things like that. So today we're going to be talking about what data centers are doing to our communities, and once again, like, share, subscribe. So, of course, artificial intelligence feels invisible to a lot of people, but behind every AI tool is a massive footprint. And today we're going to be lifting up the curtain of AI's infrastructure and the data centers. We're going to be exposing what they're doing to our communities and what they're going to be doing to our communities. What's their plans? So AI data centers, they house the machines that run the algorithms that power the apps, the bots, and all these smart tools. They are the industrial scale powerhouse using massive electricity and millions of gallons of water to keep AI alive. And this electricity thing, I believe, is going to be a problem in the future. Even the water, because it needs fresh water. So a single data center can consume up to 2 million liters of water a day. And they pull over 4% of U.S. electricity and contribute millions in pollution to related health costs. And most people have no idea about this. And these centers are often placed in Black, brown, and low income neighborhoods. And they're going to continue to be placed in these neighborhoods. And they're the places with the least political power and the least resistance, and they feel the most to lose, as far as us. We are the most to lose, and they don't even care. You know what I'm saying? In Memphis, Elon Musk, he got the AI fired up turbines without proper permits, from what I'm hearing.
What's not in dispute is the fact that they are polluting the air. What people don't know is how much of that pollution is reaching nearby communities.
There's a lot of people out here who got medical problems like breathing issues.
Cancer risks here are 4 times higher than the national average.
They're polluting a community already burdened with industry problems. It's environmental racism with a new face. That's all it is. And it's all because of AI being in the wrong hands, because I always say artificial intelligence is not bad. It's just in the wrong hands. You know what I'm saying? So, and even if you don't use these AI tools, you're going to pay the price. It's going to be higher energy bills. If you look at our Con Edison bills now, they're already being higher. They're already getting higher, through public tax incentives. We'll see what happens, through the resources drained from your neighborhood. That's what's going to happen. They're going to use them for these data centers. And let's not even talk about the jobs. These data centers are not going to bring jobs. They're going to be automated. They're not going to bring no substantial employment to our neighborhoods. They just going to exploit them. Just going to be a lot of noise, a lot of heat, and just stress on our local infrastructure. So I know I'll be saying learning AI, learning prompts. That's not going to be enough for this part here. You know what I'm saying? We're going to have to understand where AI lives, where it takes, like what it takes to keep it alive. And once I said electricity and fresh water. So this is AI literacy on a community level. This is something we have to learn to say, we don't want these data centers in our neighborhood. You know what I'm saying? And let's not even talk about the free apps that you get that's taking all your data and selling it. You know what I'm saying? So this ain't no longer about just tech. This is about race, rights, and injustice. These data centers, they got to be held accountable for the impact that they're going to have on real people's lives. You know what I'm saying? And, I'm AI Erik, and I even also talk about, we must believe and we must learn that things will be okay. You know what I'm saying? And it's not just what AI does, but it's what it costs as far as lives, health, our thinking, our ability to just continue being together, because this AI thing is going to break us up. It's going to cause chaos. So I be telling y'all, man, they got a bigger plan than just us using ChatGPT and everything being all good. That's just a part of the plan. They got a plan that's going to make sure they get into our pockets, they have full control, and we pay the electricity bill. And we might not have fresh water. So once again, I teach artificial intelligence. This is AI News with AI Erik. And like, share, subscribe. Tell your friend about the channel. We always keeping it real on AI News with AI Erik. Peace.
AI News with AI Erik.